and I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the
Welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, definitely hit that red subscribe button so that you do not miss any more uploads from me. So today's video is going to be a review on the new Too Faced Totally Cute eyeshadow palette. It actually just released less than a month ago, and I got it as soon as it hit Sephora because you guys know Too Faced is my favorite makeup brand, and whenever they roll out a new product, I am on it. So I got this palette. It retails for $32, so I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts on this palette, letting you guys know if it's worth the $32 or if you can pass this palette up. And I'm also going to be swatching the colors. If you want to see a picture of all of the swatches, you can go over to my Instagram, which I will link right here, and you can go to my Instagram page. I did put a swatch picture on there when I first got the palette if you guys want to see a picture of the swatches. So let's just go ahead and get in. So this is the box that it comes in. So super cute, and the idea behind this palette is kind of interesting. It's geared more towards the younger generation, so like the tweens, the teenagers, and I would say like 30 and below. It comes with 2 sheets of stickers, and the palette comes pretty much bare. So the idea is that you could take these stickers and you could actually decorate the palette. Different people like it, different people don't like it. Some people say that the idea behind the palette is kind of childish, kind of juvenile, and you know, no grown woman is going to, you know, put stickers on her palette. I would probably just use this here, the Totally Cute one, just because the front is very plain and it doesn't have like the name of the palette on the front. It's only on the back, and when I'm digging through palettes, I want to be able to just look and see what it is versus having to open it up and see what the name of it is. So I would probably just use the Totally Cute one. And then I do work with kids for a living, so I would definitely take these to work, and I can always use these stickers with my kids at work. So I mean, some people love the stickers, some people don't. I personally would find them useful, so it does come with that. So let's get into the palette. So this is the palette. So it comes in the metal tin that all of the 9-pan palettes from Too Faced come in, with the magnetic closure and everything. And then on the back, it just tells you about the stickers and it tells you about the palette and everything. So let's go ahead and get into it. So this is what the palette looks like on the inside. So it has a little insert, the How to Glamour guide that comes in all of Too Faced palettes, that I find super useful because it tells you about the palette, and it also gives you 3 options of different looks that you can do with the palette, and then these are what the looks look like on the eye. I really like this because with new palettes, a lot of times you swatch colors and you're like, oh, that's super pretty, but you don't really know like how it's gonna look, and you kind of want ideas of how you can use the palette. So I really like that it comes with that. Has a nice little mirror here, and then it has 9 shades. So those are the shades. It comes with 3 matte shades and 6 shimmer shades. All of the palettes that have the 9 pans have the bigger pans on the side that are usually meant to be used as like base colors. How Too Faced kind of breaks down their looks is if you go straight across, this is one look, this is one look, and this is one look. I mean, of course, if you watch my tutorials, oh my god, what is going on with my lipstick? Of course, if you watch any of my tutorials, you know I don't go by makeup rules. I do my own little thing, so I could be like all over this palette if I choose to, but I do like that they organize their palette like that, so you kind of have an idea of which colors go with which. So let's just go ahead and get into the swatches. So first color I'm going to start with is this top color here. It's called Double Scoop. It's a cream just matte kind of color. You can use this as a all over color to set your concealer or your eyeshadow primer, and just like as a base for your other eyeshadows that you're going to be working with. So this is that color there. This is the color Double Scoop. So I mean, it doesn't really show up, but it's not really meant to be like a pigmented color. It's just a base kind of color. So that's that color there. The next color that I'm going to swatch is called Shooting Star, right there. This is a very pretty kind of champagne shimmer shade. So that is Shooting Star right there. I absolutely love this shade. I've used it as an all over lid color for when I'm doing more of like a neutral look, so you can definitely use it for that. Or if you're lighter to medium skin tone, it's a super pretty highlight as well. So that is Shooting Star. And then the next color that I'm going to swatch is this bottom color here called Unicorn. This is like a cream kind of champagne color, and it has reflex of pink and gold in it, and it's just so super pretty. This one is not as pigmented, so let me swatch it again so that you guys can see it. So that is Unicorn right there. So super pretty. I love these shades. They are just gorgeous. So those are those colors right there. So they do have two matte shades that you could use as transition colors depending on your complexion, or you could also use them as crease colors or like outer corner, like you could put in your outer V. So the first one that I'm going to swatch is this one here called Bunny Foo Foo. It's a very pretty like peanut buttery brown shade, kind of similar. It looks to be similar to Peanut Butter from the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. So I'm actually going to swatch both of them so that you can see if they're dupes or not. So this is Peanut Butter from the Semi-Sweet palette, and let's swatch Bunny Foo Foo and see if we got a dupe. No, definitely not a dupe, but they are similar. So this is Bunny Foo Foo, this is Peanut Butter. So Peanut Butter is a little bit richer, this is lighter, but they're both really pigmented and similar kind of colors, but not exact dupes. So that's Bunny Foo Foo right there. And the next matte shade that I'm going to swatch is called Chocolate Donut, and that's it right there. So this is Chocolate Donut. So it's a very rich chocolate brown shade that would probably be too dark as a transition color now that I'm looking at it, but you can definitely use it in the outer V's just to kind of deepen up colors. Or I actually use this as a eyeliner, and it works really well for eyeliner as well. So you could definitely use it for that. So the next four colors that I'm going to swatch are all shimmer shades. Totally the reason why I got this palette, because oh my gosh, when you see how pigmented and just beautiful these colors are, you're gonna want this palette too. So the next color that I'm going to swatch is this beautiful green shade here called Clover. Oh my gosh, you guys are going to die when you see this color. Are you ready? Bam! Oh my gosh, isn't Clover just beautiful? I love this shade. It's like a kind of leprechaun green. This is definitely giving me St. Patrick's Day realness right here. Like, this color is so freaking gorgeous. So that is Clover right there. And the next color is like a kind of mermaid greenish teal aqua color. It's called Storm Cloud. I live for this color because it is just so beautiful. I cannot wait to use this. Storm Cloud. come through. Like, how super pretty is that color? Oh, love these shimmer shades. So that is Storm Cloud right there. The next shade, I'm actually running out of room, so let me swatch on my other hand. The next shade that I'm going to swatch is a beautiful pink shade called I Heart TF, I Heart Too Faced. And this color, although it is pigmented, you do have to build this up, and I'll show you why. So this is one swatch. So as you can see, you can see it, but it's not like super intense. So let me do another swatch so you can really see this color. So that's about as deep as I could get it swatching it. What I have to do with this color is I have to take like some Mario Badescu spray, or you could use MAC Fix Plush, or you could even use eye drops, whatever you have, and wet your brush and then go in with this color, and it'll be a lot more pigmented. But that is I Love Too Faced. And the last color in the palette is this kind of purple metallic shade called Meow. I'm going to swatch Meow for you guys. So this is a super dark purple kind of shade. I'm not really a fan of this shade just because with my complexion, I don't think I would use anything that dark, but I would probably use it as like an eyeliner or something like that. I definitely wouldn't use it like on my actual eye because it's just super dark. But those are all the shades in the palette. So here's what I think about the palette. I like the idea of the palette. I actually do like the packaging of this. I don't think it's juvenile. I think it's different from all the other palettes that they have. And as far as if this is a palette that you should purchase, okay. So you know, whenever I review stuff, I always give y'all the business. Like I tell y'all how it freaking is. The shimmer shades, top notch. Love the shimmer shades. Pigmented, buttery, easy to work with. Love the shimmer shades. The matte shades. If this palette were a completely shimmer palette, I would be like so gung-ho, like go out, get those shades, girl. This palette is the bomb. The matte shades are ruining this palette for me. I really didn't have any expectations for the base shade because it's just a base color. These two matte shades here, the Bunny Fufu and Chocolate Donut, are so patchy. They're kind of hard to work with. They don't blend well. I've used these shades with primer, without primer. I've used different types of brushes, and whenever you put these in your crease or your transition area, it just takes forever to blend these colors out, and they're just super hard to work with. I mean, I love the colors, but I just hate the formula of them, and I wish that they would have made these matte shades like the same type of formula as the matte shades because they're just so hard to work with. So the matte shades, I'm not too much a fan of. I'll probably still be pulling from my Too Faced Natural Eyes palette, which I love, which I use like all the time. I use a lot of my transition shades out of there. And then of course my Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. I'll probably be pulling from those for the matte shades for sure, because these two just don't live up to like these palettes by Too Faced. But the shimmer shades are just to die for. Like, I love the shimmer shades. I live for these shades. They're so super buttery. I can definitely see myself hitting pan on these two pretty quickly and these two pretty quickly because they are just so super gorgeous. And another thing that I'm kind of like not really liking is some of the, like, okay, this shade here I've been using a lot, and this shade here I've been using a lot, and I've only had this palette for a week, and you can look at it and you can tell that it looks like I've had this palette for a really long time. So on the back it says that the 3 kind of bigger shades here, that is 0.21 ounces of product. And then the remaining 6 shades are 0.18 ounces of product. So for these shades here to be 0.18 ounces, I mean, it's like this shade I've been using nonstop since I got it. And it looks like I've used like almost half of the pan already. So it doesn't look like if you use this palette a lot that it's really going to last you that long. So I would think for $32, you know, you would want something that lasts like a long time, because I'll just show you like my Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. Like literally I have had this palette for almost 2 years. I use it all the time, and look, I still have a majority. Like I haven't hit pan on like, well, this one broke, you know, I messed that one up, but as you can see, like I haven't hit pan on hardly any of these, and this is like a everyday, every other day palette for me. So that's the only thing that I don't like about this palette. In general though, I mean, I feel like the 6 shimmer shades that you get are definitely worth the $32. So I would definitely recommend this palette. Try it out. Just know that you are going to have to build up some of these colors, and the matte shades are not going to be what you're used to if you own multiple Too Faced palettes. So that is my review on the Too Faced Totally Cute palette. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely comment below if you want to see a tutorial with me using this palette. I can definitely get that up for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys very soon in the next video. Bye guys. So their how-to glamour guide that comes in every and I did put a swatch seriously.